First rule of the internet. Do not read the comments. Should have told you that.
Hello everyone. Now, for some of my older subscribers, you might have known that I did make a video reading off my old comments from some of my previous videos. And the older the video got, the more I really liked the video, because I really enjoy reading off comments to my videos, even if they're nice or funny or just make no sense. I just love reading the comments on my videos, so enjoying the first one so much, I wanted to do another one, but I wanted to wait for the perfect time so that I had enough to probably warrant a 20-minute plus video. So we'll see how much we got, and I'm going to try to remember to not read any of the old ones, but let's get right into it. We'll laugh, we'll cringe, we'll have a good time in this video. So let's begin. So I'm going to start off back at the beginning with Muscle Man, which is now at 190,000 views, which this one I just left. I mean, if I wanted to delete it, I could. Well, I mean, there's probably a reason why I kept it, wink wink, but I wouldn't consider it an essential Bentendo video. It just doesn't count. I was young, I started young, though I think it was kind of the boost I needed to start making my original content. And I know I'm getting to the bottom, so it's like comments I've already read, but sometimes people reply to them and they're like newer replies, so I don't want to miss anything new. Dumbass, he is originally a pig, you idiot. I know Muscle Man has the nose, but I don't think he's a pig. I wouldn't exactly call that common knowledge. Calm down. God damn it, you fuckhead, I was gonna comment that. The, sounds like a pig screaming? Well, that's what everyone says, so, geez, calm down. How do you know what that sounds? Muscle Man is a pig. Why do you think Dr. Seuss made the book Green Eggs and Ham? The ham is green, too. Sam Martin must have had some fun doing those freak-out screams. Must have strained his vocal cords something fierce. Ooh, we got some new ones here. So, Hillary supporters when Trump won. Oh gosh, let's see now. That's about right. The replies on this comment are why you're never supposed to make a comment even slightly related to politics. There's a million ways, but LOL, what idiots, aren't they? Would it kill them to shut up about politics already? Seriously, thank you. There was a time not all that long ago where people could have different political stances and would still be civil with each other because we don't blab about them nonstop and didn't treat different political views as being from different human suborders. Politics are only a part of our life, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Sorry, it's so long. Politics are only a part of our lives, and learning left and right doesn't make a person
any less good or evil. You're a Republican? Cool. What, do you want a medal? You're a Democrat? Great. Expecting a trophy?
You wouldn't so openly discuss your sexual preferences outside of places that are deemed appropriate. Why share your political preferences in place? This includes non-political YouTube videos that aren't inherently political. Politics isn't sports. Stop trying to be equivalent from a door-to-door salesperson. No one wants to hear about your product. I like Democrats and Republicans.
Trump's the new Jesus, guys. It's in the book. In a book, not the book. Trump supporters when more and more evidence begins to pile up against Donald. Kinda accurate. Trump supporters after drinking bleach like Papa Orange Man told them to. Ooh, another replies. If there's one thing I'll miss about regular show, it's definitely Muscle Man's screams and his mom jokes. I know, right? Same. Or when he takes off his shirt and spins it while either screaming, "Later, grandmas." One thing I forgot to mention, I'm actually marathoning regular show right now on HBO Max. So far I'm loving it. I love Muscle Man and all the other characters, but dude, have you heard of Netflix? It must have been on Netflix, but I don't think it is. Or, I don't think it ever was. It's not on Netflix, bro. Have you ever heard of Hulu? Rip, I don't use it anymore. Yeah, LOL, that's pretty much all I've been watching on here. Music and South Park. Oh, and South Park Music is the YouTube channel. My bad. But yeah, when Trump wins the election, Don't ruin it with disgusting politics. You could try, but it's never gonna stop. What the hell, so weird. That's the point of regular show. It's anything but. Yeah, that was all the things in advertising. When you tell a feminist there is only two genders, when you tell an anti-SJW that they are not funny. So many political comments, jeez Louise. What is Muscle Man's voice actor thinking when he's doing these scenes? But you got used to it. I mean, the show lasted for what, 7 years? He sounds like Bobby Boucher. Who is that? My brother sounds like that when he rages on game consoles. Or, I'm sorry, counselors. I'm sorry, like, if you misspelled it, I don't mean to, like, poke fun at you like you can't spell. It's just, it's entertaining. Am I the only one who feels this on a spiritual level? That's awesome. This made my day. When someone calls your mom gay. I can imitate his screaming. It's actually kind of difficult. When a wasp... Oh my god. When a wasp stings your nuts. Muscle Man's scream is one of the best things about regular show. Yeah, that's not hard to debate. Used to annoy the shit out of me as a kid. I think there's worse qualities about Muscle Man than his screaming. This is why Muscle Man is my favorite. This is the exact same way I act when I drop my pizza, lose an unkilled, hit my two against an AI or car wheel, and the time when my girlfriend broke up with me for another guy. Jeez, man, I'm sorry, Nathan. I wonder how his voice actor figured out he could do that. It must have been pretty legendary. Can someone explain how Sam Marin came up with this? That'd be cool for like an interview. He sounds like the Waterboy. Wait, Bobby Waterboy. Oh, the Adam Sandler movie. I've never seen Waterboy, so that's why I was so confused with who Bobby was. When Isaac Newton invented gravity. Oh, is it the last one where he's flying, or is it a different one? This is comedy if none of them kept playing again and again. Well, that's kind of the point of a compilation. I mean, if that really is your favorite part, you normally put all those together to form one video, so that you don't have to go episode searching for them. That last one was just WTF. You know who screams like a pig? My mom! This satisfies me. I think that's the first, for this one, is me when Bluey gets canceled. Oh, Michael, why do you have to say stuff like that? Who else slept to this? I did. Yeah, the peaceful noises of a pig man screaming. Music to my ears. Sounds like that kid on Xbox Live. I think it's more than just one kid. Oh yeah, Benji is thumbs down, head explosion, laughing face. You too. Stop hating. Aw, thank you guys. Even though bad comments don't really faze me, I like seeing the people kind of like shutting those guys down. It's kind of awesome. Oh, here we are at the starters video. There's gotta be some new comments on this one. I will always remember this. This was a glorious day. But has anyone commented on this, really? Oh yeah, Movie Unleashers, I love your work, man. Can't wait to see what you do next with the starter series. I'd love to see, like, the notifications for this one. He's still just kind of like, this guy's still reviewing my content? But, can I ask you something? How did a Ditto kill a legendary Pokemon? Ditto is not even a legendary or a mythical. How did he kill one? Starters is a parody channel. They can do what they want. It's supposed to be more funny. Or, it used to be more funny. Your series sucks. I thought you hated it. Yeah, like, why are you watching it if you don't like it? Oh yeah, just jargon. Funny how this guy commented on my video and now he's, like, super big, especially with his recent videos. That lucky SOB. I don't have anything against it, it's just, I would love to meet Movie Unleashers, and this guy gets to meet him not once but twice. And the reason why Ditto Disaster has banks of paper made and computer made because it's the finish of Dane's pilot called It's a Christmas Thing. You can watch both and see the mere differences. Yeah, someone made a comment with that on my previous comments video, but I think it might have been the commentary, but we'll see. iPhone XS is out. These will never stop coming, these comments saying how my jokes are dated. The guy with the glasses.com. You calling me a Mr. Doug Walker? Why, thank you. I think you just like Dane because he has a South Park style. Because you like South Park. Joke. I kind of forget how I got into Movie Unleashers. Maybe it was his Final Night series, I think. Because, I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's was super big, and I was like, 12 when that game came out? So I was into it, saw the video, saw his other content, and I'm like, wow, this channel's pretty good. This is an awesome channel. I'm glad I found you on here. Thank you. Brilliant! I love this guy's channel. He makes me want to animate. I'm going to try and learn very soon. My channel or his? I'm going to say mine. LMO for 4 days. Edit. Also, how in the actual heck did he predict the Delibird as a Ditto and the fake Cinequil? Coincidence? I hope you realize this is a review and not a react. If it's a react, then it's my first time seeing it, so I'm going in completely blind. A review means I have to watch this multiple times, make a script, and then just make it. So I've seen this multiple times even before this review. And the more you watch it, the more it's kinda obvious. Take a shot every time he says best scene, but otherwise funny and good review. Have I ever said best scene? And I think I did say best a lot. I just don't remember best scene. Third, there's another YouTuber I know who made this game. Oh, who? I'd love to know. Rip Greg crushed by his best friend. Yeah, that was a sad day. I'm still shocked it happened. 4433 is the moment you have all been waiting for. Yep. I suggest you watch the entire video because I love this game, but I mean, if you came to what you were looking for, thankfully Lancey Dude has got your back. First. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and it's probably not gonna help my case, but I'm tired of the first, second, third comment. It's just so unoriginal, it's so repetitive. It's just kind of like, what's even the point? You don't feel special. I mean, if you want to do it, fine. It's just I hate these comments. I like the mix-up of content. More food reviews, please. He clearly likes it. Yeah, Oreo O's were alright, and like I said, that was just such a random video. I didn't know it would get popular, but I'm not sure if I'll continue it. It's just, I don't think I can do a bunch of cereal reviews. Plus, my taste buds suck. Ooh, anything new for the Lavender Town review? Whoa. Is R the do to R is B the moment to R do? What? Is that like some sort of like curse writing or something? Bentendo is now the nostalgia critic. Well, I remember it so you don't have to. I love this episode. I love your starters, DDS and the FNAF series. Even 4 years later, you fucking scared me. I love that the untold story of Lavender Town. Hello, Dane. He looks like if a Roblox character and a South Park Canadian mixed together. Hello, Dane. Of course, the Tie-splosion. I need to learn it for when I do Out in the Rain, because he's in it for a bit, but I need to learn how to say it right, because people were so pissed with the first one. That Friends intro, though, made my day. Do the Mudkip. I think that means type of Maniac review, but that sounds like a dance. I'm pretty sure when Nido Queen played music while Bulbasaur was about to die is probably a reference to The Strangers and Strangers Pray at Night. If it's not a reference, then it's probably me and maybe other murderers do it. Oh, I know the Strangers movies. I mean, maybe. He does do a lot of, like, movie references in his starters reviews, so maybe you're right. I just haven't seen The Strangers. Rare Candy and Out of the Rain, maybe? I'm gonna get a lot of starters review requests. I'm just gonna get a lot. Holy fuck, I just rewatched this, and even as a 14-year-old, I'm still fucking scared. Well, you're now 15 or 16. Hopefully it's less scary. I love This and I am a girl. I'm just on my dad's tablet. Okay, don't judge me. Meh. This short film reminds me of Imagination Land. Fucked up on so many levels, but amazingly beautiful. Even for being an edgy 15-year-old, this was super clever and amazing. I love this short film and the prequel to it. Again, it's like, they're gonna read this like I'm Dane, which I'm not, but nice to know a bit about your childhood and your feelings. I don't know whether to laugh or cringe in disgust. Erg, ay caramba. Bro, you're way behind. He has like 4 more episodes for you to review, and the most recent, Wild Oranberries, which is his best if you ask me. Okay, I'm gonna admit, I haven't seen Wild Oranberries yet. I know. Though, it's inevitable, honestly. I'm gonna have to get to Wild Oranberries sometime soon. This is 2 years old, bruh. Yeah, bruh. Shut your mouth. You finally uploaded. Yeah, about 2 years ago. Yay, I'm in a video. Thanks, dude. Nice video, dude. Thank you, too. It's nice, because I realized I do have some pretty loyal subscribers that like to comment and watch my videos, which makes me feel really good. Why are your videos not blowing up right now? You're asking me. Hi. I would make a Beatles are dated joke because you reviewed Ditto Disaster, but I won't. Thank you. I'm excited for Type of Maniac review. Thanks for answering my question. Oh yeah, of course. I like fries. You got a problem with that? Oh yeah, that's what I said in the video. Edit. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you do another one, my question is, what makes you happy the most when making these videos? One more line, sorry, and I am a huge fan, so yep, thanks for making this, bye-bye. It kind of annoys me when people write their questions on the comments of video. I'm like, that's not how it works. I still think that regular show is really good. I also like fries too. They are really good. Why does nobody watch this? It has such a good yet amateur vibe to it, and it's awesome. Amateur? I mean, thank you? Wow, Ben, great trailer. Thank you. Anyone think it was Christine's Ben? Oh, you mean the other Bentendo? I'm gonna say this. I think that was why my channel spiked like a year ago. Because for some reason, my channel like spiked on subscribers. Like I was getting like 100 subscribers a day. And I think it was because of whoever that other channel's boyfriend is. It was insane, but I loved it. It was so awesome getting a spike of subscribers out of nowhere too. School doesn't end long for me. Well, good for you. I'm sorry if you took offense, but I'm glad you're making actual videos, as your entire aesthetic is nice. Oh yeah, I think he asked me why I wasn't making anything. Tortillas are top notch. You're right, Jaja. 1 month later, Senpai noticed me. Wait, you already commented. Oh, Out in the Rain will happen. That's scary how that's the first comment. Love your vids. Thank you. Great vid. Thank you. Great vid and nice quality. Thank you. Rare candy, please. It's so weird. Maybe because this video came out during that time, people want me to do Rare Candy more than Out in the Rain. But like I said in my previous Q&A 11, going out of order feels wrong, so I want to do Out in the Rain before I possibly do Rare Candy. Finally. Cool, there were only 2 references I didn't get. It helps they used a lot of Nostalgia Critic, though. I used Nostalgia Critic not to make jokes, but more for like reactions. Like it's a lot funnier that Nostalgia Critic is doing these reactions for me instead of me making the reactions, because I don't think I'm a very funny guy. Do the Mudkip. Okay, but to be honest, I'm glad you're still reviewing these, and hopefully it'll be easier as the creator stopped making the series, apparently. Nope. I was hoping you would put the clip where Mr. Lugia took a picture of Fennekin. It was a stupid one-off joke. I didn't have a problem with it. Edit. Maybe it's not the fact that they're different types, but the fact that they're different egg groups, as Pokemon in different egg groups can't breed. That's another good point. I mean, that's a good point that you made up about different egg groups. But I just felt like the different types was kind of an interesting concept on itself. This series doesn't take place in the exact same world of Pokemon. The creator of Starters just used the visuals of the series, but the story and rules of this world he created were completely different. You can interpret it however you want to. It can be in the same world, it can be a different world, but have the same logic as the Pokemon world. You can interpret it however you want. I think of it as a different world with the same rules of Pokemon. I haven't checked you out in a while, Bentendo. I see that you're doing great. Keep up the good work, man. Thank you. Please do Out of the Region. Out of the Rain or Rare Candy, please. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of these. Please do Out of the Rain next review, please. Awesome review, man. Honestly, I relate to Mudkip. I had a best friend in school and we were really close. When a third person came, basically Fennekin, despite them being a complete bitch, my friend was still with them, and because this person supposedly had special needs, I was branded an instant bully if I made her cry. Oh, wow. I mean, Fennekin did have some anger issues, but at first she had nothing against Mudkip. Then it turned out Mudkip was kind of a prick. I really tried hard to keep the peace, and my friend still preferred the third person in the end, going as far as taking sides when a fight started. They say three's a crowd. No shit, I was given detentions when I made the intruder cry because she called me something I'd rather not mention while they walked free. But what motivated them to push me away, I'll never know because I don't know them anymore. What a sad story. No, but honestly, that is awful. Like, I hope things can patch up soon. 9 months ago, holy shit, that's emo even after the emo era. Alright then, I would judge, but I won't. Jeez, Nordic Suomi. That's dark. I like how you used the Final Night 4 intro, which reminds me, can you review the Final Night series?
No!
Out in the Rain? How about Out of the Rain review? My brain's gonna explode from all these requests. In hindsight, it should have been obvious Chespin was not what he seemed. Wild Oranberries completely flipped his character. What? The hints Chespin was masterminding this have been there since the start. What? Wait. What happens? Like I said, I haven't seen Oranberries. What happens to him? God, spoilers. Oh my god. He turns evil, doesn't he? I'm just gonna call it here. Oh, I'm scared now. Now I gotta watch this. Need more Starters reviews. Need more. Do Out of the Region. Another Out of the Region. The start. Oh yeah, with the Mad Men intro. It's funny, the cringiest part of the video is what people actually like the Friends intro. Like, I always found that like one of the cringiest parts of the video. Though it kind of grows on you, because I mean, it is a pretty catchy theme. Space Hamster. Oh yeah, I used a clip from one of his videos in the review. I still think this is the best review I've done. So far, at least. Biggie. You're welcome, Bentendo. Congratulations. Well done, friend. Well done. Jesus Christ, finally, good job. Most boring games. Oh yeah, because I asked for opinion discussion requests. Which is kind of sad, because I actually really like opinion discussion. And I think that's the only opinion discussion request I've ever gotten. I'd really like to continue it, but I just need help with ideas. What games are you annoyed of people talking about? Oh wait, that's another one. Sorry, Jetpack Joy. I don't think I have enough games that I can list here. Because, I mean, I'm one who believes the don't judge a book by its cover. And there's not a lot of games that I flat out hate. Like, I mean, if I could say in a personal sense, I could say, okay, I'm annoyed of people talking about Undertale or something like that, but I've never played Undertale. Maybe I'd like it. So I don't want to come off like that. I have to disagree with Splatoon. I personally say it's great, but it's your opinion. Also, by the way, the roller in the footage is terrible. Like I said, Splatoon wasn't for me. I know it has a huge fan base, and I haven't played the sequel, but the sequel honestly looks kind of fun. So if people like Splatoon, that's fine. I mean, it's called opinion discussion. You don't have to follow my opinion. South Park is gradually going back to it started, in my opinion. What? I'm 10 and I watch Family Guy and South Park, so yeah, this brings up a lot. Jimmy Neutron anime and Cory in the House will be the best show that will ever life. That is the best comment in this video so far. Edit, never mind. The Boss Baby Back in Business is on Netflix. You should binge watch -3 episodes. It's fine, many people struggle with their audio and all that stuff, no worries. Thankfully, I got a mic, so I sound amazing. I am a male. I feel like I'm also gonna get a lot of these for my Q&A videos, because I always say he or she, because I don't want people berating me for getting their genders wrong, so that's why I say he or she, and then people are like, are you assuming my gender? I'm like, my purpose is to not offend. Why must it not work? Please make this a monthly series. It's always nice to see what questions people ask in the comments, and your attempts to answer them. Oh yeah, because some I can't really answer. I was about to get offended, but I'm like, well yeah, that's kind of true. iMovie, oh yeah, I use unregistered hyper. Also, I'm down for monthly questions. I'm stupid with the friggin' cancel Nintendo question. Yeah, because it's a company. You can't cancel a company. And South Park is great. I swear, they cancel South Park, I will make sure they don't see another day. Ooh, not Zappy's getting kinda zappy.
I'll go home.
Yay, I love scary games. Spooked. Play Amnesia: The Dark Descent. It's dated, but a good game overall. Not as a video, but just play it in general. Yeah, I don't like scary games. Like I said, I was gonna do scary games for October, but then I thought Whack Week was a more interesting concept. For an actual video, play Postal or Hatred. They're both insanely metal and whack. I've heard of Postal, I've never heard of Hatred before. I remember that game. You're Mr. Meanie Pants, Bentendo 2018. LOL, besides from this game being super popular, I have never watched or played a video about this. Hopefully I'm the first. Thank you. There was a sequel? This is hilarious. Thank you. And yeah, I never thought of Fantasy Edition as like a sequel. I always thought of it as like some sort of like spin-off, because there's also like a Whack Your Zombie Boss, and it's from the same guys. So maybe. Yes, another spooky funny video. Who knew the kid was Mikhail Jackson? Sorry, who knew the kid was Michael Jackson? Aside from the fire, I don't get any Michael Jackson jokes. Plus, I thought the teacher was the one that got burned, not the kid. I do drugs. D. Subscribe to PewDiePie. R. Destroy T-Series. U. GS. Make a video of you doing the puzzle on the back of the box. Yeah, no thanks. Me being the Funko Pop collector that I am, I don't want to write on anything. Also, I would like to point out it is worse than Fruit Loops. Yeah, you got that right, and I don't even like Fruit Loops. Damn. Yeah, that event was pretty awesome, going to GameStop for the Smash Bros. Ultimate release. That was so fun. But what was worse is you got to see my ugly face a lot. Bentendo is actually MatPat. How did you know? School is hard, man. Yes, it is. What do you think of Simply Nailogical's boyfriend, Ben, calling his new channel also Bentendo? What he did? I better sue him for stealing my name, even though he did have a video that came out before I started my channel. You don't sound like Ben. Was I sick that time? I don't think I was ever sick. All I know is that for a couple of those Pokemon opinion discussions, I had to record outside, so I might have sounded weird there. Interesting video, totally agree with number 1. This was honestly a really fun video to make, especially since they keep making more remakes. It was kind of fun looking into the evolution and to see which ones really had like the biggest improvement. Ben, can you show us your Funko Pop collection? I love looking at other people's Funko collection. I have a big collection myself. I have close to 500. Wow. I have been debating showing off my collection. It's just, I keep getting more and more. So it's like once I make a collection video, it's already dated because I already have like 1 or 2 more added. So that's why I just like doing the Funko unboxings, because then you just kind of see what I add to the collection. Congrats on getting the limited Pop Eye. Also, seeing Pop Eye and DJ Yonder next to each other makes me think of Death Battle. I don't know why. Spinach got me this rare Popeye's figure. Sweet Forest Gump Pop. Nice. Paint job trumps the not closing flap. A slight bend to a flap fixes that and still considered mint. Oh, are you saying like paint jobs are worse than the not closing flap? Yeah, some of my pops have that, but I'm really nitpicky with paint jobs. But I'm still glad I have my Forrest Gump one, because he looks so amazing. Wait a minute, where do I submit my questions for the Q&A? And furthermore, weren't you also supposed to review about a certain movie by the certain South Park? I know! Hey, you want to play Battle Revolution on WeMeFi or Alt, I can't spell. Are you interested in checking out other fan-made South Park channels?
Nope.
And I'm a dude. Thanks for the answer, Bentendo. Also, did you just assume my gender? I'm a he, not a she. Again, my purpose was to not offend, yet I still offended people. It just completely backfired on me. It's always a pleasure. We're here to support you. Agreed. Aw, thank you too. Welp, time for people to ask you to collab. Oh, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that. Always wanted a list like this. Thanks. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of lists about the Pixar shorts, so it felt really good to do a top 10 Pixar shorts video, and it's still one of my favorite top 10 videos to this day. Okay then. Classic. Just a classic thing. Yeah, Whack Your Ex is kind of a classic computer game. The reaction to the questionable deaths, priceless. Yeah, this game was super weird. Also, last year with Facecam, you look so much like your South Park avatar. Yeah, I didn't do it for the sequel because when I looked back at the first Whack Week, it just didn't look all that good. I mean, I'm not a very expressionable guy, so I'm just gonna look boring on screen, so it helped save time not having a face cam. Alright, 2 things. Geez, how many of you guys want to see this review that badly? Chill. Honestly, I agree. I mean, I got so many freaking comments, some from the same people. It's like, alright, I'll do it. 2, I found my comment cameo between the static. Wait, isn't that kind of hypocritical? You say you're tired of all the comments, and then you mention that you made a comment too. Great job so far, Bentendo. Great way to hype up the review. Let's go. That's a bruh momentum. December of 2020. Aw, come on. Top Infinity South Park episodes. Number infinity. Every episode. I'm also gonna, especially with the bluey ones, I'm also gonna get a lot of comments that say, oh, every episode's the best episode, which isn't really a fair argument. I also like it when people give me their top favorite episodes, specifically. It's interesting. You get to know a person more instead of someone saying, oh, every episode's the best episode. It just doesn't work like that. But I just love making top lists. It's like my favorite videos to make. My first memorable South Park episode was the one with Tweek and Craig. Which one? There's a lot of them. Seeing Yowie was weird. Oh, I think you're talking about Tweek X Craig. But when you mention Yowie, I just think of South Park Fractured Butthole, because that was one of the objectives. You had to collect a bunch of Yowie. Keep going. Eventually, one of your videos will blow up. Didn't you say that in the last comments video? Such a parallel. I remember the first time seeing South Park was literally the end of the show's movie in 2007. What? I thought the movie came out in 1999. Oh, are you thinking of Imagination Land? Oh yeah, I haven't seen that episode. I forgot it was considered a movie. I always thought it was a 3-part special. Never watched the show on TV until 2014 because I had no idea what channel it was on. It's on Comedy Central. Then watching a playthrough of the game helped bring life to me finding the show again. Oh yeah, the games are awesome. Stick of Truth and Fractured Butthole. Those are really fun games. This video made me smile. Appreciate the kind words, Ben, and it is an honor to have Batboy be your first spastic plastic. Okay, yeah, this was another great moment in history, because the Tanner Hedges commented who won the Fantastic Plastic for creating Batboy. So he is the creator of the Batboy Pop, and that was actually kind of awesome that he commented on my video about the Batboy Pop. Nice vid, dude. You put a lot of thought into it. Sorry again for being such a fanboy, but I just love Collecting Plastic's channel. It just feels so cool that he's kind of a social dude. Just started in Funko Pop collecting. Is there any ones I need or should have? Also good video. Pops, they're really diverse, so it's like, there's no specific one you should start with. What you should get is the stuff do you like what movies do you like, what comics do you like, what cartoons do you like, what rock bands do you like. It all depends on what you like. 5 opinion respected. I might even say this show is better than South Park. They're completely different shows. I love Bluey. Mashed potato. What mashed potato? Again, I just love when comments just get so weird. I still dislike hide and seek more than all of these because of that annoying owl and how out of character Bluey is. Those are both good points. I mean, Chattermax does have better moments in Season 2, Part 1 with Sticky Gecko and the show. Like, his moments there were much better than his entire screen time in hide and seek. And then how out of character Bluey is. Like I said in, I think it was the Ranking Bluey episodes video, Bluey did seem kind of out of character. Like, forgetting things doesn't seem like her thing. Like, I don't think her personality or characteristic is that she forgets things. That just doesn't sound like her. Hate that stupid owl, although never thought of Bluey being out of character. What's wrong with Chattermax? I know, right? It was a cool episode. I actually like the camping one better. When did I mention camping in this episode? I didn't mention camping in this episode. Camping's great. Even this is a show for young children. I think it's kind of cute and I like it. Yeah, I'm with you there. I like Shops, a personal fave. Same, but Rusty popping in was silly. I didn't think it was silly. I'll agree with you on fairies, but I like most of the other episodes you picked. It's funny that I made this video because I didn't want to call it the worst. Because when I say the worst, then that means I generally hate them. Only the last 2 episodes I have a general dislike for. I think least favorite was the best word. I'm surprised Blue Mountains wasn't on here, though that's probably my least favorite of any of them. I'm with you, and ironically, the Blue Mountains episode is on his top 10 favorite episodes. What's wrong with Blue Mountains? I thought it was really cute. And I bet I'll get another comment about Blue Mountains, but why you guys don't like that episode? I agree with the episode Shops being bad. The only Blue episode I don't like is Copycat because a little bird dies. Well, I mean, death is a serious topic, but it's its strength and its weakness in my opinion. The way they handled the beginning was awesome, but afterwards it just kind of fell apart. It's like they made death not that big of a deal. And I mean, it's just a little bird, just a harmless little bird. No significance to it. It wasn't like a house pet or something, but still, it is a more serious topic than that. I honestly think the writers shame Bandit too much. Oh, agreed. And I think you're talking about fairies, that's why. But it's so much fun to humiliate Bandit. Besides, he's just going to humiliate himself anyway. He's done it several times throughout the series. Plus, I like his Irish jig. Next, I suppose you're going to tell me that putting a muzzle on Nick Wilde crosses a line. Actually, it does. No offense, please. Okay, I'm going to have a debate with you on this.
Things are getting real tonight.
I'll admit, it is kind of fun to humiliate Bandit sometimes. I mean, the show, magic xylophone, kids, it's simple fun. What made it different from fairies is that the family had a purpose to make Bandit apologize to Bingo for something he shouldn't apologize for. Bingo did something she wasn't supposed to, and all Bandit did was just tell her to stop. That's it. And then they keep doing these awful things to him just to make him apologize to her, even though he was in the right. That's why I thought it went too far. Hope you can understand, Chance Hendricks. I ship Bluey/Dixie and Mackenzie. They're so cute to each other. Dixie? Is that what they call Bluey in a different country or something? And yeah, in the future, I can see them kind of hooking up. Kind of like Indy and Rusty, which I believe is the more superior couple. Oh, this'll be fun. I hate Bluey because it ripped off Caillou, which Caillou is my childhood. I never liked this show, not even when it came out. When I watched an episode of it, was horrible. So don't watch Bluey, watch Caillou instead. For me, I hate Caillou. I watched Blue for the fan arts. Ew. You're such a bitch. It's prob just a troll or something, LMAO. Okay, I'll admit, Lydia Rojas, if that's how you say it, replied to Kimberly, and she was not joking. She, full-on sweared on Kimberly. It was so awesome. I wish I got a picture of it. Sadly, she had to delete it. We could have had so much fun. This is your opinion, right? Because I like Bob Bilby, and The Creek, and Backpackers, and Chops, and Copycat, and Fairy. If you like all 6, good for you. Really. You're making me mad. I don't mean to make you mad. I think the point of Bob Bilby was that Bluey and Bingo were only doing one thing with Bob. It was nice to see Bandit get his old standalone camera out of the storage. My least favorite episode is Kids. It was a rather mean-spirited bandit torture porn, but even then the episode was saved by the kids learning the error of their ways. Yeah, that's something kids learned and Backpackers didn't learn. If you want a worse bandit torture porn episode, look up Fairies, because I think that's the worst, and then look up Backpackers. That one was bad. Though, I really liked Kids. That one was fun. It wasn't all that mean-spirited, and the kids learned the error of the ways. That's what made it good, or one of the reasons. I love all of them. I love Bluey. Didn't you just say that, a few months ago? Shops, Bob Bilby, and The Creek would all be in my top 10 best list. They're all delightful, with great use of music. I'm getting the feeling that some people are trying to use only the music as an excuse for being good. It takes more than a music to make episode good. I think the biggest plus, the make or break deal for an episode, is writing. If it's good writing, then it's most definitely a good episode. But again, my opinion. I also didn't like a lot the Fairies episode. Bandit didn't do anything wrong, and he didn't have to apologize to Bingo. Maybe a better plot, like you said, is that Bingo realizes that she did wrong for not being patient and apologizing to Bandit, or that she learns the importance of being patient. It just felt that Bandit was that target of the blame on the episode or the character who did the bad thing. Hope that this doesn't happen in future episodes. Oh, I hope it doesn't either. That Bandit becomes a punching bag or a humiliated character in the series, like a cartoon dad pig that I know from, and awful British cartoon of an annoying little girl pig, if you know what I mean, LMAO. Bye, yeah, that's just my opinion. P.S. Good videos. It feels kind of nice when someone else kind of has a similar opinion to yours. That's kind of the joy of the internet. I love Bluey. Well, why else would you be watching this video? Bluey is so cute. But she insulted Caillou. Lydia, you crack me up. My favorite episode of Bluey was the hotel one. Yeah, that's a good one. Ah yes, my favorite Part 8 stand. Soft and squishy. I'm glad that I am not the only adult who loves watching Bluey. I only started watching it recently, but it makes me so happy. Yeah, it makes me happy too, because I know my friends kind of poke fun at me for liking this show, but I'm like, I'm not kidding. This is a good show. TTT, I ate. Same. I saw 2 times all the episode of Season 1 and 2, and frankly, Bluey is an excellent cartoon. My favorite episodes are Teasing Kids and all the other episodes, and plus I've got Bluey toys. My favorite Bluey episode is Taxi. Oh yeah, Taxi's a great episode. I like that one. I am a fan, but my mom says no, so I don't know what to do, and a red ant bit me today. Camping is the best episode of Bluey, last be honest. Debatably, I'll kind of agree with you on that. It's just not my personal favorite. Camping is my favorite. It made me cry so hard. Yeah, it is pretty sad. I love Bluey. That's probably the 4th one I've gotten. My favorite ones are Camping and Copycat. To me, those are the obvious likes because they're sad. So you picked Blue Mountains on your top 10 episode and Bob Bilby on your 5 least favorite episode. I would have picked the other way around. Bob Bilby teaches the importance of managing your screen time, and it really delivers in a good storyline. And oh, don't forget the lit soundtrack at the end. While Blue Mountain is simply disgusting in some part, and mostly are unbearable to watch. Okay, another debate.
Things are getting real tonight.
Again, this is my opinion. We're not gonna like the same episode. Bob Bilby. It's a good message and a good storyline. It delivers on its message. It's just, originally, or I might still have that opinion, I thought it was a bit hypocritical, because I think the only way you can see it is through streaming, like on your screen. And when Bluey is telling you to get off the screen, and you're watching the screen, sounds a bit hypocritical. And then with Blue Mountains, aside from the saliva, how is it disgusting? I don't get it. Why do you guys hate Blue Mountains? I mean, if I think hard about it, one of the reasons why Bluey is a good show is that it kind of steps away from what other preschool shows do. They do something different. And I have a feeling that if you could take any episode and put it in a different preschool show, it would be Blue Mountains. They kind of feel similar. But even when Bluey does it, they still do it well. They still make it unique. I still think it's amazing. Like, they try to make it like any other preschool show, but with their touches, they make it something unique. How do you find it unbearable? I don't get it. But again, my opinion. Bluey is my favorite character. My favorite episode is Shadowlands. I always see Bluey on Disney Junior. Creek. The Creek. Am I alone, or am I 9 and still watch this? I hate this video.
Good for you.
I hate Bluey. Bluey is a great show. I would happily recommend it to anyone of any age. This is a great top 10 list you have here. Why, thank you. So my favorites include Bob Bilby, Granny's, Taxi, Takeaway, Calypso, Bumpy and the Wise Old Wolfhound, and some others I cannot think of at the moment. All but a few of these episodes have aired here in the UK, and I'm glad to be a fan. Well, good for you, really. Granny's is the worst, in my opinion. They dab in that episode. You're probably thinking of the floss, which, honestly, it's not all that bothersome. It's actually kind of cute, because they're trying to teach the grandparents how to floss, so it's actually kind of cute. I love Bluey too, and I am 10. Me too, and I am 17. I'm 12, and I only found out about this show and loving it. I may be being selfish, but I'm going to take credit for making the Bluey content on YouTube become popular, not including the actual cartoons or ads for it. I made my first Bluey cartoon edit at the start of this year, and before that, despite
Searching for a full half hour for any content with Bluey in the title, I wasn't successful in finding
anything. But literally after a week of my video being up, I saw Bluey edits, countdowns, and memes. I've made 2 more Bluey edits after my first one, and they're doing very well. So I believe I have at least a part in making this sort of content become popular.
That is, if not the pilot for creators to base some of their videos around Bluey.
Good for you.
Please do a top 10 list for season 2. Sorry, I can't. Part 2 hasn't come out yet. Bluey is gay. Oh wait, he's back. In my opinion, Bluey is one of the best cartoons for preschoolers that has aired on years. Before Bluey, I also didn't watch cartoons for preschoolers, or literally shows for preschoolers. But since I first saw Bluey, it literally gave me charm. The show is so satisfying and it always gives me good vibes and makes me so happy. It's such a feel-good show. It's not like other cartoons for preschoolers. It doesn't have a magical or supernatural theme, scenarios, or characters. Yeah, that is true. I mean, the only time it gets a bit in the fantasy realm is dream sequences, like with Fruit Bat and Favorite Thing, but I guess it used to. It is just a simple, relaxing, and slice-of-life show about the importance of family and how making games is important for parents to use with their children. That makes the show perfect. Also, I am glad I am not the only adult who loves to watch the show. Well, I'm glad to hear that. And I like it when people kind of get passionate about what they say, because this is some pretty good comment. OMG, I have been waiting for Bluey commentary to come to YouTube. I think it's all over the place. I'm most likely sure I'm not the only one. I am not a toddler, but I still love Bluey even if I'm 8. I just love it. And I recommend you watch it if you don't like cringe. Anyways, this just instantly makes the time slow. I mean, Excuse me, I think I found the vaccine for COVID-19, lol. I'm shocked. I believe this will be the only COVID comment in this video. My favorite is... Ooh, he's making it a surprise. Let's see. Grannies. Flossing in... What? Flossing in 10 fences? I am so sorry. One pie story that revolves around skulls is The Cask of Amontillado. Oh yeah, I forgot about that story. I think that might be my favorite Edgar Allan Poe story. Congrats on 1,000 subscribers, my dude. For 1,000 subscribers, you should say E 1,000 times. Gotta work on the lungs there, but maybe I could do it. Long road for you. Yeah, it has been. Joker stares, Joker stares. Yep, Joker stares. You basically listed the 10 most popular movies of the year and moved the order around a bit. Well, at least I know you watched the video. Fun fact about Rusty, he was to be the main character before the creators decided to go with Bluey. Muffin is younger than Bingo, having possibly 3 years old. Yeah, that was one thing I got wrong. When I made the video, I said that I thought Muffin was Bingo's age. But yeah, it is clear that she is maybe a year younger than her. Love your Bluey content so much. Season 2 is out on Hulu, Disney Plus, and YouTube TV.
No, it's not.
It's so hard for me to pick favorites. All these characters are so well written and thoughtfully grounded. Yeah, I can agree with you on that. The show has amazing characters. Out of all the pups at the school, Rusty has to be my favorite for his personality. He's strong, caring, and inclusive, even to new pups. Also, his interactions with Indy are really sweet, and I hope we see more of them as time goes on.
I would have to agree.
Out of the adult characters besides the main cast, I really love Calypso's warmth and how she teaches through play. I feel like Calypso is, too perfect. I know she's a school teacher and she knows everything, but at the same time, it's kind of the opposite for me. It's like, when she's too perfect, she's not all that interesting. She's always right, she knows what to do. I mean, it is very sweet, but I guess it's just because we don't get a lot of her, that's why. She's not an awful character, I just believe she's a bit too perfect. I love Chili and Bandit too much to choose between them. We do get to spend a lot more time with Bandit and get to know him a lot more because he works from home. For the most part. And I'm glad with Season 2 we get a lot more Chili-based episodes like Sticky Gecko and Hairdressers, so at least we're getting a lot more Chili episodes. I have the same issue picking favorites among the main pups. Yeah, I guess when it comes to the main two, Bingo and Bluey, it's hard to decide. It's like saying who's your favorite, Mario or Luigi. It feels like that. You know it's a good show when you have difficulty picking your favorite character when they're all just as lovable. Okay, I just finished watching half of Season 2. No spoilers, it's just amazing. I can't wait until you review it. Me too. Bingo is my favorite character too. Every time I see her smile, my heart just melts. She practically steals the show. I like Bingo, but Muffin is hilarious and definitely my favorite character. My fave is Rusty. Same, but I also really like Judo. That's an interesting opinion. I mean, we only saw Judo in one episode, and in my opinion, she was kind of unlikable, but that was kind of the point. She's like a snotty rich girl, but at least she kind of redeems herself at the end. So, yeah, I won't argue with that. Hey, Bentendo, I make a snick... I'm sorry. Hey, Bentendo. I'm sorry. Hey, Bentendo, I make Snickers and Chloe make clay. Come look. Do. One of Tall King, Tom. For me, Honey, Indy, Snickers, Rusty, Coco, Chloe, Bandit, Bingo. I really like Calypso. I think she's really underrated. I love them all, especially Mackenzie, Socks, Muffin, and well, all of them. Too hard to choose. I find it funny that Socks acts like an actual dog, which is actually a really interesting concept because, I mean, Socks is one, and since she's really little, she acts like a real dog. And then when they grow up, they gain human characteristics like standing on two legs and speaking English, which I think is really cute. It's a really cute concept. So it'll be really interesting to see Socks grow up. I would die for bingo. I'm not even kidding. A pretty bold statement there. I feel like Muffin might have autism. You know what? Seeing with what Bluey has just dealt with, like death, friendship separation, and learning to deal with other mental illnesses like ADHD, it would be so interesting for them to discuss autism. I feel like they'd do a great job at it. Congratulations, it's been such a great time, and I will always stay as a loyal subscriber and fan of your content. Happy 1000. Yeah, thank you. This was a big video to make. I'm so glad I was able to talk about this. It was so fun to create this. Conan cereal tastes like sawdust. It's actually not a plot hole for Ike being Canadian. It's actually a plot point to show how extreme people will go to prove a point, even going so far to throw their family under a bus. It also shows how them doing this can also destroy their whole point. Whole point, get it? That's what I was suspecting. It was just kind of distracting when I made that point in the review. Great video. Also, congrats on 1,000 subs. Thank you. May 10th is my birthday, so I have a request. Please review the Final Night trilogy. That will be a great birthday gift from you to me, from your biggest fan. Oops. Oh God, Michael, really? I like the fox with leprosy. Come on. Don't do this to me. My opinion on my question is that every dog is good, boy, except the ones that lured my children into a mysterious van and then I never saw them again.
Harsh, man, harsh!
Do you like Annoying Orange? Huh, how random. Oh man, I didn't think the video would take this long, but I love reading comments. Weird, funny, out of nowhere. I love reading the comments. And if I ever made fun of you for like a misspell or an opinion, don't take it too seriously. I was just trying to be funny and have some fun. Like, your opinion is your opinion, and I won't call you illiterate or stupid for making a misspell. I mean, it's the internet. People misspell all the time. So hopefully you stayed through the entire trip, and if you did, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. Also, feel free to comment down below which comment made you laugh the hardest. Consider subscribing for more content, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.
I'm just a kid who's 4. Each day I grow some more. I like exploring. I'm Caillou. So many things to do. Each day is something new. I'll share them with you. I'm Caillou.